Hi guys, I'm Celeste. So, oh wait, are you gonna balance? Oh, you're balancing on sorcery. I don't even want to tell you because it doesn't make sense. So, you know how empty water bottles don't weigh that much? So if a water bottle is kind of filled with like little pieces of paper or something, it's not filled with a whole lot that should be weighing it down. You're balancing on a couple of empty water bottles with like a little bit of paper inside and like a stick of deodorant that's like doesn't weigh a lot. And it's not positioned in a way that makes a whole lot of sense, and I thought you were gonna fall, but you didn't. You're balancing on a coincidence right now, and I guess that's good enough. Like, it seems to be working, but it's not real magic, so it won't permanently work. It's really a coincidence right now, so. You're balancing on a coincidence and a dream. No one can ever help you. That's the most that you have going on. The flames in my candle were fighting. You're just gonna think I'm crazy. But they're going back to normal now. So, you know, whatever. By that, I just mean like aggressively flying at each other for no reason. And then they go back to normal. So, you know. Anyway, guys, so as somebody who writes, oh my gosh, the hair situation is giving founding father drenched in imaginary water, because what is that? There's a hair tie right here, but that's not helping the situation. It's giving dead squirrel. Yep, it's giving like, it's giving, what's happening? Like, it was like heavy towards the bottom too, like, maybe I should like fix it. I'm like, but how can I make it better? It was so good the way it was. That's crazy. How can I make it better? It was like so good the way it was. Like how am I gonna recreate that and make like a better version? There's not a better version. So what I was going to say, so far as somebody who, it's also like 6 in the morning. So morning voice is robotic because you never even know what notes you're hitting with your morning voice. It's like it just sounds like a dying squirrel coming out when you're talking like normal. It's weird. So, I'm kidding. I don't know anything about notes in like singing or talking. Like, I actually don't know. Because how would I know? Do people just telepathy? I'm waiting for the telepathy update, but it hasn't happened, so I don't think it's real. So, I mean, other forms of telepathy have happened, but like, I'm waiting for the wall between us melts in this way, and the wall between the theoretical version of me that might believe in it enough to know about this. Like, I'm waiting for that wall to just melt, basically, which isn't really real, because what's that? Like, I would have to build an imaginary version of myself who does understand, and then just combine that with myself in order to understand that, by the way. So, which, yeah, possible, I guess, but like, it's just more effort. It's just more effort. Which is why I obviously have not gotten there. Like, I think people are like, why don't you know this and this and that? It's like, I actually, the imaginary version of myself has to be like as real as I am before I merge them, or it's not gonna do anything. Which is fine. But I can do that, or I can do it blindly. Like, you're gonna think I'm crazy either way. So my ear feels like it's gonna pop. Like I'm on an airplane right now, if you can't tell. And I feel like I'm wearing earrings, but I'm not. You know what? You know what? You know, people are just gonna think I'm crazy. It doesn't matter. I'm just psychic, but like I've never really felt like I had like imaginary earrings in that I can like feel, but it doesn't matter. And my ear, again, feels like I'm on an airplane, like really bad. And like I don't have like an earache or something. Like what? But it doesn't matter. Like it's fine. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. But I don't mind. It's fine. I'm kidding. I'm not going crazy. I guess. No, my ear is seriously like I'm on an airplane. Like, it feels like it's gonna pop, you know what I mean? But like, from what? Like, I'm in Florida, that's like so far below sea level. Like, what would my ear possibly pop from? I would have to know more like modern day science. I could Google it, but like there's no point because I'm not going to remember anything that I Google. I have to like build my own version of what the science is. I'm more of like a recreating the wheel person. For some reason. But when I recreate the wheel, I accidentally do it the way that you were gonna do it, but like a little bit better. Or like the way that like science would have done it, but like a little bit better, you know? Like without the instructions, but if I have the instructions, I would rather die because it would be very tedious, like completing the task. What do you mean I have to do one part of it, read the instructions, and do another part of it? Every time I go back to read the instructions, I'm like, yeah, but I can just like die instead. But like, then I'm like, no, like that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna read the instructions, you know what I mean? Oh yes, wait, let me remember. Somebody else knows how to do this more than I ever could. Okay, I'm gonna like read the little piece of paper. What? No offense, but what? No offense, but what? Then you're like reading the little piece of paper, you're accidentally like tapping into the energy of the person who wrote it and put it on the little piece of paper. You're like, oh, so like they're going to school tomorrow or something. Like, okay. I mean, that's unfortunate. It kind of means they're like a child, doesn't it? Like child slavery or something, but like in some other country. I don't know, guys. But that's not the, you know, like tapping into that energy too much just from reading the piece of paper, you know. It's like, oh, so why do I, like, I don't remember anything the paper said, but they have this, and that going on in their life. Like, okay, like, I don't know them anyway. Like, okay. What was this video about? Like, what was this video about? Oh, so yeah, I write my own song lyrics. I'll get straight to the point, because why has it been 8 minutes? I wasted 8 minutes of your life. Like, that's crazy. Hopefully you feel like you got something, but like, no offense, but like, why would you? You know? Like, I'm sure you're great, but like, I don't know. So, do you like this necklace? It has nothing. It's just a little like gold bar. What happened was on my birthday, my coworker randomly walked up to me and I don't know. Then he was like, I found this on the ground. Do you want it? Like, it's for you. I was like, okay, like, thanks. It had knots in it, but once I untied the knots, I don't know. It's just here. I said yes because it was my birthday, so it was kind of like a gift, but it was also technically stolen, and I was like, I don't really have anything that's stolen. Because theoretically it still could have been somebody's. No offense, it wasn't like taken from a person, but I was like, I don't own anything that's stolen, so I'll just see what that does to my energy. You know? Yeah, I was like, considering I don't own anything that's stolen, might as well have one. Because what does it do to my energy? How was I gonna find out? you know, like even when I like take something, I'm always like technically allowed to, I just still feel bad for it. I'm like, oh no, like I must, what if I'm terrible, even though I'm allowed to have it? What if they change their mind? Like, so to accept this was kind of like an upgrade. I'm not that I'm gonna steal stuff, I'm not like that, obviously, but what I'm saying is to see what it does to my energy field was kind of like what I agreed to. And it was my birthday, so I was like, okay, like what, like is the universe just like put this on, like, not that, you know, but yeah. Oh. So yeah, what I was gonna say is that I write my own song lyrics, which for me is not hard, but it's funny because the actual way that I've started to think of it is like buying song lyrics, because the mental process is like, you're like, okay, here's what I want to say, but what can I actually afford to say? Because of course you're going to have ideas that pop into your head that are weaker than what you're actually looking for. You have to be like, no, like I need something deeper than that. I'm gonna like keep going, I need something crazier than that. Or you have ideas pop into your head that are way too crazy, and like you're like, like the streets would be on fire if like one person heard this ever, like something really bad would happen if like one person even like stumbled upon this, or way more than that, you know what I mean? So wait, I need something way less crazier than that, but I still want to say the same thing, but I just don't want people to jump off of buildings and like light each other on fire just because of this one thing I said, you know what I mean? But then you're like, okay, so if they interpret me the way that I don't intend them to, then it's not my fault. But if they, you know what I mean, like I still have free will, so, but what can I afford? What do I know is going to be triggering because of my aura, and what do I know is not going to be, and what type of fate do I have, and like what can I afford? What can I afford? I don't know. Anyway, it's like buying the lyric from yourself, that way it's like, oh, like I'm just gonna do like the best or the craziest that I can afford based on what I currently want and what I want to prevent. But then it sounds crazy because it's like, oh no, like if you comb through, it's like all of the lyrics sound crazy. Well, yeah, because they weren't actually going to cause anything, and I already knew that, so I was like, okay, it's fine. Or it's not my fault if they did, because somebody interpreted it not in the way that I meant it, or like took it to like a whole different level, you know? Because everybody scrolls past news articles of, oh, this tragedy happened in this one very weirdly specific scenario. You kind of have to know at some point in time, okay, with my own personal energy, that would not have happened to me, but wow, crazy it happened to that person, you know? Like, you have to kind of know, like, based on everything I've experienced in my life and my aura and my soul and my energy and the fate that I have, I know that this, which, not that I know my whole fate, that would be so scary, I wouldn't want to know the whole thing. I just want to know, like, what am I want to intuitively, not even have to really know, like I want to intuitively be like, okay, like this would not have been me because I would have been safe from this because of this one reason, which is, you know, fine. Like I respect that that tragedy happened to you, but I have to also be able to be like, okay, like I do have the free will to expand in this area and know that it wouldn't have happened to me in the way that it happened to you within reason. Like I have to be able to be like, I actually can grow this one part of myself because it wouldn't have been me and it was you, and that was the upgrade or the next part of your story that you needed, or the obstacle that you needed to overcome. Anyway, I love you guys. That's all I have for this video. Bye.